Right, in answer to one of the earlier clips, when they had the curry and you suggested the Meals on Wheels premium service, the Queen's Gate Fisheries you mentioned, because you were a bit confused of its exact location, was Bridlington, opposite Bridlington Town Football Club. The two occasions of which you've had fish and chips at Bridlington and have been to varying degrees stuffed. The first one was Audrey's, near the pubs, the Brunswick Hotel and the Stirling Castle. And the one where you really were stuffed, to where they're telling that fish was poking out your neck, was the Queensgate Fisheries. Now, Gush had a small fish, I had a medium fish, which I thought were big enough, and you went for a large fish with large mushy peas, large chips, everything large. And I think they brought it in on a fishing boat. And you stopped because you were stuffed. You went down a bit. Then you had a little bit more. You do like tail end were left. And you just sat there, almost gasping for breath, because the whole length of the fish, the mushy peas and chips, was working its way down to your bottomless stomach. Well, it's not entirely bottomless. It does have its limits. And then after about 3 minutes of getting some oxygen, I wondered why when we nipped over the road to the Bridlington Town Football clubhouse, where we were sat quietly in one corner, and you were like a stuffed, well, you were like a shot mannequin, because you couldn't speak because the fish was still up to your little punch bag. Yes, Mr. Horne. I did a Horne last night, didn't I? Missed the last, 10 minutes of nothing but the night, and woke up absolutely bollocks. So I think I managed 20 minutes of Hands of the Ripper, but absolutely bollocks. I was flagging. I mean, normally my cut-off point is like 2-3 o'clock, but 1:15, I waved the white flag. I said, that's it, I'm bollocksed. But we're okay for double event Friday and Saturday. Yeah, the last segment of Night of the Sleep. Oh no, sorry, Nothing But the Sleep. I.e. Nothing But the Night. Even I zonked out, as I said, well, 24 zonked out. Never been that bollocks in all my life. I mean, you may want to have another suggestion for Thursday night's film. I suggested the other alternative to last night's, because I suggested Quatermass and the Kip, and Nothing But the Sleep. You went for Nothing But the Sleep, so I think we'll have to do Quatermass and the Kip. Yeah, I nominate tonight Quatermass and the Kip, which was the other choice from the other day's session when we watched Nothing But the Sleep, where I also succumbed at the last 15 minutes. But yeah, so Quatermass and the Kip. That is my nomination. You, of course, may have an alternative suggestion. At the moment, I'm watching the American formatted version of Crucible of Terror, with James Bolam, Mike Raven, Judy Matheson and Ronald Lacey. Really good. Today, as you have seen, I have received from Valencia, courtesy of eBay, and it was Amazon. Sorry, Amazon. The Spanish titled The Flesh and the Fiends, which is a take on the Burke and Hare story with Donald Pleasance as Burke, I think. Peter Cushing as Dr. Knox, and I don't know her name, but she played Kenneth Cope's landlady in Carry On At Your Convenience. You know, other lodger in the film was Charles Hawtrey. She's in it as well. The Flesh and the Fiends. I mean, I know you like your historical dramas. This one is definitely not psychological. It's definitely not horror. It's based on the Burke and Hare story. It's been slow so far, the DVDs coming. I think this one came through the post because it wasn't directly from Amazon, so that's why. I've got to say, Stilton cheese is my Achilles heel. I can eat it like it's an apple. Absolutely divine. So I'm still watching Crucible of Terror with Mike Raven. Ronald Lacey's character's now been killed. So, Christmas and the Kip. Yeah, it's not a bad film. And good quality, Crucible of Terror. Thankfully, it plays on my multi-region Blu-ray player. Because it is the American format, as is The Keep, that's Australian format. And The Fiend with Patrick McGee, that's American format. I don't know what's happened. I know I had a partial refund for something. I'm assuming that was for thing, but it's just some DVDs, especially on eBay end. My God, they're taking the time. Children of Corn 1 to 3 books that I'm still waiting for. Anyway, Quatermass and the Kip is my suggestion. I'll soon be opening up a can of old speckled hen. Been quite good tonight. Still watching Crucible of Terror. Soon I'll get Quatermass and the Kip on standby. So tonight I watched the film which came yesterday, which is Crucible of Terror, and the film that came today, which was the Spanish title, The Flesh and the Fiends. And now I'm going to put something else in. I'm going to put in Quatermass and the Kip in the other player, ready for you. Watching Alien vs Predator, but I can stop that and pause at any time. Got Quatermass and the Kip ready in my other player. Ready when you are. Quatermass in the Pit, or Dracula Sleep of Darkness. My tablet is fully charged. Unless we're going to do a comedy special, but I should Quatermass in the Kip or Dracula Sleep of Darkness. But we've got two double events, Friday, Saturday. Single event Sunday. There's one more treat. I'm glad that Old Speckled Hen is the official ale of our productions, for our get-togethers, and we're only a week away from a 1.5.